Soulmate. Yeah, plural. Finding your soulmate. This is a hot topic for many people. And in today's video, I will first start by sharing a fragment from Bashar, where he shares a tip on what to do in order to attract more easily your soulmate. And then I'm going to share my insights on the whole soulmate concept. So without further ado, let's do this. Like, subscribe, and share. Hi, my name is Lotfi, and in today's video, we're going to talk about soulmates. We're going to start off the video with a fragment from Bashar, because I feel this is one way of starting this whole process. And then from there, I'll give you my insights.
The less you need to find that soulmate, the quicker you will. That's the paradox. Because in a sense, saying you need to find that person is saying, really, I am not complete. And if you're actually saying, I'm not complete, what do you attract? Incompleteness. When you know, and again, when I say complete, it doesn't mean you have to be at the end of your life, having done everything you agreed to do. But the idea is to understand that at whatever point you're at, you are complete as that thing. Doesn't mean you won't change, doesn't mean you won't grow, doesn't mean you won't learn more, doesn't mean you won't become a different person. But at every moment, what you are right now, is an absolutely perfect and complete version of that you. You follow me?
Mm-hmm, yes.
So, when you settle into the idea, paradoxically, that what you are right now is a perfectly complete version of what you need to be right now, you then take the onus off of needing someone to come in order to reflect the idea of completeness. And when you take the onus off of it, you actually open the door through which they can come through more easily. Does that make sense to you mechanically?
Yes, it does.
That's often how this mechanism works. So, relax into yourself, give yourself the unconditional love you deserve, then giving yourself the unconditional love you deserve will allow someone to come along who will then reflect that unconditional love more clearly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, now that you know how to make it go faster, how you can attract your soulmate, let's dive into what I feel is a soulmate and what does a soulmate really brings you. Because people idealize soulmates and make it like, oh, once you meet your soulmate, then oh, your life will be perfect and fantastic. Well, to keep going on with the philosophy that I really appreciate, that Bashar is also sharing, you are already perfect today the way you are, for where you are, both physically in place and in time. You are where you are today because of all the steps you took before, all the decisions you made, all the experiences you had, all the lessons you've learned, and those that you haven't learned yet and haven't had yet. Change a little thing somewhere at some point in your life and you wouldn't be here today. Before incarnating, we have a plan. And the plan is to have certain experiences, to learn certain things, most important, to experience things. That's why we as energetic beings, we created a soul, and then we found bodies that we can incarnate into. Or we even, from certain perspective, created this whole physical reality for us to play. We created that sandbox in which we're going to play and have all the experiences. The people who realize this die in peace. They're not afraid of death. And they generally share very smart things at the end of their lives. Does this mean that I'm already at the end of my life because I'm sharing all these very smart things? I don't know. Hope not. But even that is trying to decide what's better for me and the people around me. Yes, I have a 2-year-old now. So from one perspective, I would say it's better if it's not yet the end of my life for him. But I don't know what he chose. I chose, for example, for a mother to die in my early 20s. That was part of my experience, my learning curve. So, soulmates. I've had this vision. I've shared it already before. That as we all are one, on an energetic level, let's say before incarnating, before being in this physical realm, one big energy ball. And then, for the purpose of incarnation, split. And the energy ball was all these little balls. Let's say all the people we become, all the souls we become. They're all glued together. So soulmate, or your soulmates, were basically the balls that were connected to you. And so you can have several soulmates on your path in your life. And a soulmate does not need to be the one you marry. Soulmate is not about having sex. Soulmate is not about falling in love with someone else. Actually, falling in love is falling in love with yourself, with the reflection of yourself within the other, or with the parts that you wish you had. Falling in love can also be simply, being with this person makes me feel good. Yes, so it's about yourself again, about how you feel. So that's one aspect of it. Falling in love is generally everything but unconditional love. Parental love can be unconditional, although in many cases there are still conditions attached to it. You want me to love you, you need to be nice to me, you need to be taking care of me when I'll be old, or you need to be good behaving at home or with others, or you need to have good marks at school, whatever. Even that is not unconditional. Also, soulmates, because we were so close to each other, we have a lot in common. So a soulmate is going to be a mirror. So an exercise you could do is to stand in front of a big mirror and look at yourself. Observe yourself. See how it makes you feel to seeing you. Interesting, right? An exercise most people cannot really do. Or they'll be looking, oh, how's my hair? How's this? How am I this? How am I that? Well, that's one aspect of it. So start by appreciating yourself, or at least accepting yourself. And from there, start to go deeper. Sit for 10 minutes and look yourself in the eyes. You can do it with a camera or a mirror. And then you're going to be reacting to yourself. So take a picture and print it or put it on your screen and just isolate this part, and make it black and white. And then keep staring into your own eyes. And you'll discover a lot about yourself. You do not need a soulmate for that. You don't need another person for that. You just need yourself. Yes, you can do the exercise with another person, looking in each other's eyes, silence for 10 minutes. And then what you're going to see is what you're going to recognize. You will not be able to detect something that you do not know yet, or that you do not have within you yet. So you will be recognizing things. And it will be nice to share with the other person what you've seen. But remember, when you talk to the other person, you're also talking to yourself. And then that person will give their perspective of what they saw within your eyes and what they felt. And during the exercise, of course, it's important to be respectful, to not just push and try to dig into the person, but play there, build up some sense of safety to let the person in, and for that person to let you in. And then hearing each other can give you a lot of insights. And be open and honest. Don't keep things back, don't hide things, don't sugarcoat things, just be as pure as you can. A soulmate will do this whether you're sitting down for it or not. A soulmate will be holding the mirror 24/7, 365 days a year. And I'm not sure that that is really what I want. It means you're going to be constantly challenged. Yes, you're going to grow fast, but it's a rough ride. Yes, it all starts off very nice at the beginning, but why do you think so many people break up? So many relations don't last. And even if they stay together, stay married, or keep living together, it's just because of a lot of excuses. We do it for the children. Wow, it's great to have two parents constantly fighting or not speaking to each other in the house. That's really a great family situation. Or your religion, or your community, maybe your parents, maybe you blame your parents, but actually it's yourself not wanting to admit that it's time to make a change, feeling that it is a failure, that the relation didn't work out. You're a loser. You did not choose the right person for you. Whatever excuses you come up with. So the whole concept of soulmates is interesting. But of course, it has been used and abused. And that's why I always recommend people to make their own choices, to feel and hear what they really want to do. A priest or rabbi or whatever can tell you what you should be doing. Hell, your mentor could be telling you what you should be doing. one of your parents or both, your teacher, your best friend, your child maybe, the local politician. But the only one who really knows what's best for you is your soul. It's that deep inner voice. And soulmates can be friends, can be your brother or your sister, can be even a parent or a child. It's not that often that this happens, but it's more common that it is somebody outside of your family that you meet. And it can be one of them comes in your path for a while and then has to leave again, or you have to leave. Because you did together what you had to do together, and then you will continue on your own unique path. This is where things get interesting. Everyone comes and goes in your life. Nobody stays forever. Whether it is leaving by choice or by circumstance. And the most definite one is death. Nobody stays forever. On soul level, you may stay forever, but not in the physical world, in the physical body. And if you can see that everything is happening for a good reason, everyone coming in your path is there for a good reason, but also has to go after the life lessons have been learned, then you can enjoy each and every moment that you are interacting with people. And of course, also on your own. And you can also, with love, let them go when it's time to go. Because you know that you will meet other people, they will meet other people, you will have other experiences, they will have other experiences, which will be enriching you both. And trying to hold on to a person, especially by force, doesn't work. Yeah, you may have a fake feeling of safety, but in reality, there's no true joy and happiness. Change may look scary. You have been taught that change is scary, is dangerous for you, could kill you. That's not. Change is one of the constants in life. There would be no change, then your blood would be stagnant in your body, in your veins, and your heart would stop pumping, and you would not be living. You would not get oxygen in your brain, not oxygen in the rest of your body. So we need to keep moving. We can pause sometimes, but not stagnate. And soulmates come on our paths to share, to teach, and to learn. And then move on. Moving on can mean zero contact afterwards or some contact. A change of the shape of the relationship. Yes, this is a video about how to visualize life in general. And this live view has helped me finding more peace, inner peace and peace in my life. Attracting different kind of people. People who respect me, who appreciate me for who I am, who are open and honest to me about what I do, for example, what I say. Instead of all those people that I used to have before on my path who were trying to tell me what to do, were trying to profit off me, who were abusive, bullying, whatever. cheating. All these people left my life because I learned my life lessons and I chose to move on. And the different love relationships I've had, some of them, they were soulmates. I'm grateful to have had the experiences, to have enjoyed beautiful times together. And I'm happy that me and them managed to move on and grow further and have new experiences. I hope this video helped you get some perspective that you may not have had, or gave you a little bit more of perspective. And if you have questions, as usual, feel free to ask. Wish you a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, and share.